Who would win in a fight between a black widow and a vicious viper? I don't know the answer to that, but today we're gonna find out. Hey there, and welcome back to another episode of Too Spicy, the show where we take two spicy sauces or other hot products and ask one of my favorite questions: which is hotter? As you can see, I have the Vicious Viper hot sauce, as well as the Widow No Survivors. I actually found these two sauces by accident, believe it or not. I went with my wife, my kids, and my in-laws to a place that you've probably not heard of unless you're from my home state of Ohio. The place is called Jungle Gyms, which is just a ginormous international supermarket. I didn't know it at the time, but Jungle Gyms has a huge selection of hot sauces. So much so that I kind of felt overwhelmed. I mean, there was people everywhere. Everybody's grabbing at their favorite sauces and reading at labels, and I was just like, this is heaven. So with all these hot sauce choices, I'm like, I gotta find some sauces to do on this show. The problem was there was so many that I really just didn't even know where to start or what to choose. And that's when this caught my eye. Each bottle of the Widow No Survivor has a hot glued plastic widow on it. It was enough to at least catch my attention and, make me read the label. The funny thing is though, everything there was alphabetized. So right next to the Widow was the Vicious Viper, which also caught my eye because, I'm obviously already looking in that location. So I grabbed this one and I decided to read the label on this one as well. Some of you might call it lazy, but I call it fate. Just reading the descriptions and the labels that they have on the bottles themselves, they were so similar that I was like, I'm not looking any further. I am going to get these two sauces and I am going to compete them. They both claim to have an extreme heat, so the question in my head was, which is hotter? And without further ado, that's what we're gonna find out. I really don't know which one of these to try first, if I'm being honest with you guys. I tell you what, since they are alphabetized in the store, I'm gonna go with the Vicious Viper first. It's probably better to do this one first anyways, because in case I don't survive this one. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and read the label on this because that is what ultimately made me buy both of these sauces. I will read that one when I get to it. But this one has a big yellow warning on it. I don't know if you can see it, but it says, warning, extremely hot. Use as a food supplement only. 1 drop at a time. Avoid contact with eyes and sensitive areas. Keep away from children and pets. Use responsibly. And then it also says, if you think you know hot, think again. You don't know hot until you've been bitten by the Vicious Viper. Vicious but delicious. I'm going to go ahead and open it up and give it a try. And we'll see what this is like. Sorry, I'm trying to find a perforation here. And I'll shake it up. It says the warning says 1 drop at a time. But we're not going to do that. Do the smell test here. I mean, it smells good. It actually kind of smells a little sweet. It's got a really interesting smell. Doesn't strike me as extremely hot, but that's maybe my nose is just lying to me. Well, let's find out here. Okay. Put that right there. All right, guys, cheers. Oh my God. Oh, that's hot. I'm not even lying. That was way hotter than I expected it to be. The smell test the smell test did it no justice at all. And it was instant, gosh. Oh, it went through my ears. It's in my eyes. Well, not really in my eyes, just it's like making my eyes water. Stung my throat. That is a hot sauce. Oh man, I'm surprised they got that out of a habanero. Oh. Oh man. Oh, it is burning my throat like crazy. Gosh, it has not let up yet. I'm gonna try to describe to you guys real quick like what this was like. Sorry, I keep clearing my throat because it's like, it's burning right in here. It was an instant just like punch in the mouth. The second that I turned the spoon upside down, it started burning my tongue instantly. And then of course, you know, the sauce encases my whole mouth, goes down my throat. The pain shot through my ears, like numbed everything up through here. There's like it almost feels like a pressure. And then my eyes started watering. Right now, my tongue is starting to subside a little bit, but the roof of my mouth is on fire. The inside of my lips, just around the lip area, just stings like crazy. And then I can't, like, the feeling on my throat is just intense. Bravo. Bravo to this sauce. I don't regret it. I'm so glad that it turned out that good. I would have been like disappointed on all those sauces out there and I would have picked a dud. I would have been really like sad about it. The intensity has gone down, just so you know. It's just the roof of my mouth now. The heat's almost, sorry. When I say almost, it's just like a mild tingle now. It's gone down to the point where I'm like, you know what? It's not burning anymore, so the intensity's over. But it hasn't gone down enough to make me try this one yet because I still feel like the tingle in my mouth. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to, you know, go off camera for a little bit, chill out. Anyways, yeah, so I'll be right back. And from your point of view, it's just gonna cut from one screen to the next. So 1 second, guys. Hey guys, see, I told you it was just gonna be a second. So, you know, I survived the Viper bite. That was, way more intense than I actually thought it was gonna be. One thing I didn't mention was flavor. When it says vicious but delicious, I 100% agree with that. I thought this was actually a tasty sauce. As far as where the heat's sitting now, I don't feel anything in my mouth anymore. I'm clear there, but it is burning my insides. And now we're gonna focus in on the Widow No Survivors. This one actually has the warning on the front of the label. It says, warning, extremely hot sauce. Use 1 drop at a time, which we're not gonna do. Now, the description on this one is much more entertaining than that one. This one is, you know, strictly business. This one says, what the hell was I thinking? That's what you were gonna say to yourself when you pour on the Widow No Survivor hot sauce. 1 drop will get all your attention, so use it wisely. This is an extremely hot sauce with an Asian flair. Enjoy the burn. I've read both descriptions and like the warnings on these, and I'm hoping like you guys can understand why when I read both of these, I thought I have to compete them with each other because the claims are so similar that I'm like, I gotta know which one's hotter. All right, I have nothing left to do except for try this and make my stomach angry. Gonna go ahead and shake well. Good enough. Oh, spider came off. Yeah, guys, please go down below, hit the like button, subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Doing this for you. Actually, I'm doing this out of my own curiosity, but yeah, it's a lot darker sauce. Let's go ahead and open it up and smell it. Ooh, that smells really, really good. I'm not sure if you guys like have had a lot of Asian zing sauces or something like that, but that's kind of what it smells like. Habanero pepper is the first ingredient on this one, so I don't know. We're just gonna find out. I'm gonna wing it here. So here is the Widow No Survivors. Not chunkier than the last one. Okay. This one didn't start out as intense. There's the throat again. Just a little, That one didn't hit you in the face immediately like this one, but it is building now. And it's building quick. It's just now traveled into my ears. So, on the last one, it did it immediately. This one is it's a creeper. It's building up. Oh man, how high is it gonna go? For a split second, I thought, oh man, we got an instant winner, but hold on. Oh my God, that build. Struggling to sit still. It hurts so bad in the back of my throat that I don't even know if I feel it on my tongue or my roof of my mouth. My eyes are watering again. Ah, that hurts. Not complaining. Oh man. Oh, that takes your breath away. I am sweating. My eyes are running, eyes are watering. I feel really uncomfortable. Oh, the flavor was really good, guys, but I at least got to experience the flavor for like 5 seconds before it just beat the crap out of me. Both of these, neither one of these they were no joke. I want to say that this is starting to subside quicker than the Vicious Viper did. The pain was actually really bad in my ears for that one. I don't know what causes that, but like the back of my throat was on fire just like the other one, but the ear sting was so much worse. It does say extract in the ingredients, which is probably why it was so intense. I am surprised that it tastes that good with having extract in it, to be honest with you. This one does not specifically say extract, so. All right, guys, I'm gonna stop the timer here. Guys, those were intense. I'm not gonna lie. Those were, they're very, very good sauces, very hot sauces. As far as flavor goes, they're delicious in their own way, so I'm not gonna pick a winner on which one's more flavorful. As far as which is hotter, you know, the whole point of this show, they're dang close. They are very, very, very close. It's honestly hard for me to sit here without like, you know, leaving and sitting down and kind of thinking about it. I would say so far in this show, I haven't had this much of a struggle in knowing which one was hotter, but man, I'm going to give it to the Widow No Survivors. It just, that intense ear burn that I had like was so painful that I don't think that it would be fair not to give it to it, especially when I'm strictly like picking based on heat level alone, which I think is kind of funny because this one smacked like right away and it was really intense. And then like when I tried this one, it was kind of like a no moment. Like, this isn't very hot. It's like not even comparable. And then it just built and built and built, and it's like, oh my gosh, it's not gonna stop. Links for these will be down in the description. If you could leave me a comment, let me know what you thought of this episode. I love interacting with people and I love getting comments on my video. So okay guys, that's a wrap for this episode. Have yourself a wonderful week. You are awesome no matter what that random jerk in your life says. Later everyone.